Are you one of the many people who are drowning in the ocean of social media? Has the roaring clamor and clashing waves of social media made it too difficult for you to hear the still voice of God? God is waiting in the one place you're afraid to go, the silence. It is time to strip away the noise of social media and rediscover the quiet whispering voice of God. The Bible tells us to lay aside those things that distracts us from being all that God has designed us to be. We are instructed to put God first in everything. Moses didn't find a burning bush in the middle of a crowded marketplace. He found it in the stillness of the desert. It wasn't until Moses was removed from the social status that came with being associated with the title, the son of Pharaoh's daughter, he could hear the still voice of God. In an era of endless notifications, we have lost the divine logic of silence. To hear the master's singular whisper, you must learn to quiet the world. We must exit the highway of life and take the scenic route. How did the prophet Elijah hear the voice of the Almighty God? So he said, "Go forth and stand in the mountain before the Lord." And behold, the Lord was passing by, and a great and strong wind was rending the mountain and breaking in pieces the rocks before the Lord. But the Lord was not in the wind. And after the wind, an earthquake. But the Lord was not in the earthquake. After the earthquake, a fire. But the Lord was not in the fire. And after the fire, a sound of a gentle blowing. When Elijah heard it, he wrapped his face in his mantle and went out and stood in the entrance of the cave. And behold, a voice came to him and said, "What are you doing here, Elijah?" It was in the small, gentle voice that the prophet heard the voice of God. When was the last time you stopped and smelled the coffee and had a moment with the God of the universe to hear what he has to say?